Hey guys, it's Jelly and I'm here with a hair tutorial. This is my daily hair routine because I basically do this every single day and in all of my videos. It is this hairstyle, this beachy, natural, messy, loose-ish wave? What is this? Waves? Something like that. I posted a picture of my hair on Instagram and I got this comment. So I decided to film it for you guys. I will show you how I do it and all the products that I use. Yeah, I'll probably be voiceovering, which I've never done that, so excuse my awkwardness if it's awkward, which I am now. Hi guys, so it is nighttime and I just got out of the shower. All I did was put my onesie on and kind of just towel dry my hair so that it's not dripping wet. I don't want to leave water everywhere. While I was in the shower, I just shampooed my hair with the Tresemme anti-breakage shampoo and followed it up with the same conditioner. These are very inexpensive. I just get them at Target or Walmart or something. It's nothing really fancy. Next, I just apply this oil that I got in one of my Ipsy bags. It is the Glow Oil Treatment by Coolway, and this stuff is amazing. It's very expensive, so all I have is this little sample because the real bottle is like 30 bucks. But yeah, I just put a dime size. I couldn't really show it on camera because it wouldn't have picked up, but you could see my greasy hands. I just start at the bottom and rub it in, making my way up to the top. I kind of don't recommend putting it at the very top by your roots because if you're like me, I have very oily hair and that would just make my hair extra oily. I just want to focus more on the dry ends and maybe the middle. After I rub it in as much as I can with my hands, I like to take a paddle brush. This one is from Forever 21 and just kind of work the product more into my hair to evenly distribute it. It kind of just takes out all the tangles and distributes the oil throughout the hair. I like to just wait and let my hair dry a bit. If I start to braid it when it's wet, in the morning it won't dry and my waves they won't be waves. My hair would just be wet. Now my hair it is a little bit more dry. It looks the same on camera, but trust me, it wasn't. I waited about 15-20 minutes. Now you don't brush it again because if you do that, then it'll just get really frizzy. You just go straight into braiding. What I do is I French braid it starting at the very top, and I do a very tight braid to kind of get my curls more defined. If you don't know what French braiding is, it's basically a normal braid, except you grab pieces of hair from each side every time you move the strand over. That sounds really confusing. If you guys want a more detailed video on how to French braid, I would be happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments. Yeah, by this time, my arms were very tired. My hair is so long, it takes forever to braid. Yeah, let's pause this. Look at Zoe's face. She's staring in your guys' souls. She's such a creeper. Anyways. Oh, just a tip is you kind of want to get the tips to be the same length. So if you see one that's longer, don't worry, you could just steal some pieces from that bunch and move them on to the next one. The closer you get to the end, the better because you don't want little straight pieces at the ends. Once you get as far as you can, just take a little elastic. I have this pack of 500 I got at Walgreens that I will never run out of. Who needs 500 of these little bands? Anyways, you just secure it so that it doesn't come undone while you're sleeping at night. And that's pretty much it. That's all I do the night before. Now you're good to go sit on the couch, watch some Netflix, even go to the store because you don't look too crazy. Or you could just go straight to bed depending on what time it is. Here's me pretending to sleep with Zoe. Yeah, no. And it's morning. Good morning. Yes, my hair looks a little bit crazier because I slept throughout the night. I did apply my makeup because you kind of want this to stay in as long as you can. Yeah, the little curve at the end of my braid won't really make a difference. It's just the way I was laying. Now you just want to take out the elastic and run your fingers through this, through the braid to kind of separate all the hair. After I've taken out the whole braid, I just run my fingers through my roots to kind of loosen it up a little bit more. Here is a look of what it looks like right after I take it out of the braid. As you can see, it's very wavy. It will fall throughout the day. For some reason on me, the front pieces do not get as wavy. So yeah, as I'm showing you, they're kind of straight. They didn't work out. So what I do is I take my straightener and I curl those pieces. The reason they don't get that wavy on me is because the braid is all the way in the back of my head, so those strands don't really reach that far. They kind of just lay on the side of my head and they end up kind of straight. What you want to do is clamp the hair and turn the hair away from your face. Just make the straightener in a whole circle as you drag it down the strand. If that's confusing, I show you guys like 4 more times. It's really easy. I wouldn't recommend like doing it on your bed without a mirror, which is what I'm doing, because I've done it for a long time, but I would not recommend that because it's really hard to see what you're doing if you don't have a mirror. After I curl them, I just kind of run my fingers through them to kind of loosen them up and make them more of a wave instead of a curl, since the rest of my hair is wavy, not curly. The goal in this hairstyle is to make it look as natural as possible, or, you know, not too put together. It's kind of that messy look. Along with those pieces, I also get these like little strands that are like 2 inches long. Yeah, they just poke out. So what I do is they're not long enough to curl. I just kind of straighten them down, or maybe curl the tips inward to kind of get them not poking out. And that is it for that. Next, I just add another oil. This is the Suave Keratin Infusion Smooth and Shine Serum. Basically, this kind of tones it down and makes it a little less frizzy. Yeah, I use this a lot, so I was kind of running out. There we go, finally got some. Same thing, just rub it on your hands and start at the tips, moving your way up. What you want to do is you kind of scrunch it and you're just trying to stick the hairs together so that it's not super frizzy and spread out. Here is the end result. I do little poses for you guys. As you can see, it's really natural, wavy, and they're kind of waves and curls. Not sure how to explain it, but it's really carefree and you can like run your fingers through it and stuff. It's not crunchy at all because I don't put mousse or hairspray. I just put the oils. And that's it. So here's me talking again. And that is all for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do recreate this hairstyle, make sure to snap a picture and tag me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever social media you have. All my links are in the description box. If you guys don't read that, you really should. Because I do take time on that. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and comment any video suggestions down in the comments. Make sure to share this video with your friends and family to help them learn how to do this and to help me grow. Win-win. And subscribe. Love you guys. Bye. And yeah, that's it. I filmed like half last night because this is like an overnight thing. These are like overnight. Okay, let's add to that. These are overnight, beachy, wavy, natural, messy, crazy waves.